So I think we'd opened up some of like the additional farming space, hadn't we? I'd paid for that, but we are broke now. We do have a jetpack, so I think exploring the other realms with a jetpack is probably advisable. And I was going to say, there's no other objective at the moment other than like pushing out and finding other slimes. So yeah, I don't think. Right, let's see if we can rake in a bit of cash, because we did spend it all. I can put Parcel Master on for your latest wild card in case it needs to end. Is it a free to play or something like that? If it isn't, then I don't believe I have it. I'll have a look if I've had an email or something for it, but let's hoover up. Hoover up. You have no idea if it's good either. Right. Right. This may well push us, probably not over the 1,000, but at least close to, and might be able to make another farming. Well, not farming plot, but slime plot. Oh no, it does indeed push us over the 1,000. Okay, right. So yeah, I think it's go collect some of the slimes. We might get our watery lads, because oh, should also hoover up all of this. Any extra fruit? Still growing. Yeah, it's still growing. I will let you guys carry on breeding, because we might need you for... What were they called? It was the anglerfish type ones, wasn't it? We have a spot for them and the puddle slimes down here now. So we can drop the puddles in the puddle. And we can probably have the anglers over here or something like that. Alright, okay. So... Oh, we're gonna go look. Have you got an idea of like what you might be going for? Like, make a model, or is it just like down to kind of like more of a size thing? Okay, I'm looking for like a small city car needing something with big boot space, so kind of saloon or a minivan or something like that. What cars have you had in the past that, like, okay, right, I know this has been rarely reliable for me, so I might go with similar. Is there any improvements we can do? We could potentially actually power chip batty port. Okay, so maybe we look to get a bat, because more kind of stamina is kind of useful. Booms, that's a bat one. Radiant ore we need more of. Wild honey we can maybe find. Jetpack drive on the other hand, don't know. Tabby angler, storage cell. Rock we can do. Silky sand I can probably do. Flutter. Wild honey. Okay. Looks like it's Order 13. Well, it's currently marked as Mel's pick. Well, we'll figure something later in the week then, as you still decide. It was your aunt's idea. Your current car was a gift from her. It's old and falling apart. It's 2006 Citroen C3. So naturally, she's a big fan of the French fighters. So we're going to look for something some more modern lemons. Ah, okay. But like similar kind of size and kind of engine size and things like that, I would presume then. Let's swap you in there. They're still growing. We have a reasonable amount of chickens. A couple of older ones as well, maybe. Yeah, that's an older one. Still a decent amount. We will get rid of the little chickadees. Thinking maybe Mazda or Toyota Yaris? It's a case of... I'm trying to think... trying to think if anybody I know has had a Mazda, other than like the more kind of small sports coupe ones. I don't think anybody's I know has had that, but Toyota tend to be fairly reliable. Let's give you those guys. You're very happy with your i10, are you? You've had to have them both cheap and run maintained. Yeah, I would imagine like fairly efficient. Now, have you done any kind of long jaunts in your Hyundai? So I'd imagine like long motorway runs and things like that. It's probably like may feel a little scary trying to overtake into something with that size. I'd imagine. So i10 is like the smaller one, isn't it? Let's actually. Were they having cube furies? They were, weren't they? Yeah, actually, let's just flop these in here. You used to drive 2 to 3 hours each way for work, including motorway. It was fine, reliable, gets more than 60 miles a gallon. That's all right then. Can't complain with that. Swap, 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 swap. Let's cash these in. Get the money back up. It's quite tall, so surprisingly good space inside for a small car, both back and boot. That's okay then. So 38, 27. Okay. They should be alright for a decent run out presently. There's enough food in the containers. So we've got to... I think we're going to go and collect some new friends. Don't drive a lot. Got the car in 2010 with 17,000k on the clock. 15 years later, it's 70. Okay, longest trip was to Sweden. Right, okay. What, 15 years? What was that? That's like an average of... maybe like 3,500 kilometers. A year? Right. Map. Which one was it? Was that the Lavery one? Ember Valley, yes. So, we want to get down to this one. Well, actually, was this the watery one? Was the fire one with where the water critters were? It might actually be. Okay. Right. Well, in that case... that is not the way we want to go. Didn't drive at all during pregnancy and COVID, so I guess, yeah. Like, that kind of couple of years around 2020 and on, like, yeah, I feel a lot of people's mileage went down, didn't it? So it does bring down the average somewhat. Yeah, this is our way to the fire aisle. I think water's on the edge of it. So we want new critters. On your own, you probably wouldn't not even get the car. But I presume for you know, if you were just on your own, but with the kid and everything else, it's probably useful to have. I mean, I've been without a car now for what is it now? 3 years? Because it was like the one I had. Like, there was no real kind of... like, it would have cost more to keep on the road than it was worth. So that's why I got shot of it. And I wasn't really doing the mileage and that, so... it seemed unnecessary to keep going with it. If I suddenly got a bunch of gigs where I needed a car, then obviously that would change, but yeah, presently I'm surviving, doing okay without it. You're currently happy with your 14-year-old I-10? Oh, you've got an I-10 as well. That all three of our boys have learned to drive in. Okay, yeah, I can imagine that. Like, it's actually a fairly easy one to learn in as well. Aircon has stopped working. I mean, annoying but not irrevocable. Gears are a bit crunchy. Okay, so, yeah, like anything like mechanical, like, you know, gearbox and clutch and things like that. That's a little bit more, okay, right, need to probably keep an eye on this, and this might be an indicator of, like, might have to do something about it. Briar hen. Okay, we might want to take that back then, okay. So, that's spiky crystal, lads. That's another briar hen. That's a batty. Okay, right, let's... we're going to need a flying one for our batties. Also, I can probably get rid of the pogo fruit. Make space for something else. Yes and no, but even with a kid, we don't really need the car in the city, but mainly your aunt who is fixed an idea of getting a new one. Oh, I see. I mean, admittedly, where I am, it kind of car is kind of necessary, but because apart from like run to the shops and things like that, I don't need any like to get particularly far. Like, if I was having to do, like, I'm just circling back on myself, haven't I? Having to go, like, hospital appointments and things like that, then it would be a bit of an issue. But it's presently, I'm as I said, I'm coping. So is this the tunnel I came through? Yes. Because yeah, there's the abandoned fruit. Okay, right. So this was just a big loop. That lad over there. So maybe this wasn't where the water was. Maybe it was the other island. Yes, it really requires a lot of concentration. No, I think it's just like, it's one of those, once you know where the like the various points of interest are for the map, then you're fine. But it's been a hot minute, so I'm trying to remember which ways I'm supposed to be going. So that's the issue there. Also, I'm just an idiot. Caution, anger. So that's fire down there. We did want to see if there's any more bats around, didn't we? Probably in caves. Okay, we got spiky lads and booms. They seem to be flapping, so there are some bats. Okay, cool. Cool. There you go, right. We'll grab a few bats. I saw you around here. Where are you? There we go. Are these briar hens? No, they're regular chickens. Oh, I never collected any water to squirt those lads down. Wonder if I can squeeze, suck up some. Oh, that's fire. Suck up some lava and shoot that at them. Okay, right. Well, we'll just leave these lads be. More effort than it's worth dealing with them. Can't get back up there. Never mind. Alright, we've got a few bats. Not as many as I would like. Can I... I can squirt up the water coming out of that. Come on, squirt. Perfect. Let's eradicate some slimes. There you go. And we've got a full water cannon ready. If you're squirting lava, then maybe you should really be calling ambulance. I haven't been able to do the call for new shoutouts. If you have one, by all means, message me prior to. So, if by all means, if you have an idea what the new shoutout should be, yes. It's just I've not been able to send out the message and get that sorted yet. But it will be probably in the next few days. It might be over the weekend because time. Already opened that up. Ah, there's the anglers. So if the anglers are down here, that means the puddles should be somewhere as well. That's some angry fish. Okay, that's the anglers. That means the puddles were around here somewhere. Where were the puddles? Nope. I got booped in the butt by an explosive fish. That's more anglers. God damn it, where's the puddles? Alright, well, let's... No, I don't need a phosphorus. You can go away. Let's get anglers then. Because we have their ideal food source. Which is the... What's it called again? The rock hens? Infinite Nick. I'm not sure that's free. It's definitely not free, right? We don't need to get that. Damn it. Here's the puddles. All right, I guess we get rid of you guys. All the little puddles. Any more for any more anywhere. Now I need to just get back home with our new friends. So we'll have a quick look around, see if we can find any more bats. There's some bats down there. That's an angry lava monster. Well, not really, but... Okay, 6 anglers, 7 puddles, and 6 bats. I think that's enough to go on with. We got some breeding pairs there, right? Problem is, you want John to enjoy the time with this game. Well, you may be the only one, because Sky and Gary definitely nominated Minecraft, knowing full well I wasn't going to enjoy that. I think it's this way. Which way back home? There's the glow. Squeeze through the tree there. Right, I've got a feeling the bats need to be in a cave. Definitely need to be somewhere where we can keep a lid on them. I mean, you're more than welcome to nominate what would be spooky games as well. As I said before, I'm not a huge one for horror games because most of them are very troping, like all adhere to the same mechanic of like you have no control, all you can do is run and hide under a table or in a cupboard, which I just find annoying as piss. But if there is ones you think I'd enjoy, and that, then by all means. Lifelines? Not sure what lifeline is. Right, I have a message, but I'm not going to do it yet. Right. We need maybe another chicken coop. Do I set one up here? Do I turn... Actually, we've invested a lot in this farm. Okay, let's set up... Actually, how much was this? Like 2,800, wasn't it? Is that caves down there? I think it is, actually. Or is that caves? That might actually be caves. So if we're going to put bats anywhere... it'd probably be in there. So... let's... well, let's put where we know our puddles will be. It's a PS2 era game. Oh, okay. I haven't done any of the Dark Pictures anthology stuff, no. I guess we have these chickens here, so maybe we have more chickens here? Chicken coop. Now let's give it the upgrades as well. Higher walls. Actually, they don't tend to get out that easy. Unless you really stuff them in there. See, that's just standard walls. So... is there a spare cockerel? There is. There's actually a couple. That's 2 of them. That'll do. Yeah. That's all we need, right? Actually, we probably only need the 1, but... there we go. Right. There are 2 issues, though. First, PS2 graphics means you're guessing the noun. So that's... is that just a brown thing? Order 13 on the wheel. Well, admittedly, I don't have any of the Dark Pictures ones, so unless somebody's gonna get it made, then that's probably not gonna go on the wheel. You guys all just kind of end up in the water. I think they can exist outside the water just a little bit, but they're fine if we just do that. Their diet is water. Let's put our angler ones here. So we need a corral. Probably need the higher walls. Let's... can't do the net. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you some snacks, shall we? I know you guys like the chuk-chuks. So I guess I should also... what is it, F1? Yeah, it is F1. Right. Sea hens, yes. And the bats like pomegranates. Okay. So... while in darkness, like caves or at night, batty slimes grow hungrier and will eat more often than other slimes. While they can survive in sunlight, the sun serum rays freak them out a bit, increasing their agitation over time. Again, they're not vampires. Okay, so we could have them out in the light, but we'd maybe need to play them some music. And they're fruit. So maybe mix them with something that likes fruit, just for ease. Right. Swoop, swoop. We've got some regular chickens in here. That's a bit of an issue. Alright, let's give these lads a snack. That should keep them going for a little bit. Let's get rid of those other chickens, though. Well, like I said, I don't recognize the name, so it's probably not in my library. So you can request it, but I'm not going to play it because I don't own it. unless it is a free-to-play game. Let's do that. Or is that another elder? That's another elder, as is that. Right, let's get rid of the old folk as well. Right. Once I've fed the animals, I will rearrange stuff on the list. Right. Right, okay. And we need somewhere where we can house our bats. Okay. I mean, I can put the Order 13 on if you are willing to send me a copy, Sky. But if it's a let's get rid of you. Okay, fine. You said both of yours. Okay, so that's that. Is that the same with you, Mel, as well? 13. Order 13. Hello, Acrylics! Order 13. So it's gone from being nowhere to a quarter of the wheel now. Right. So, number 11. $11, 10. 2 and 7. There you go. Need to handle all the parcels, do I? I see. I think you mentioned something about session 1, Acrylics. Right, let's go stick these beets in. Collect some cash, because we do need to make another pen for our bats. And I don't know what we're going to crossbreed them with, to be honest. I mean, we could see about, maybe if we just got enough cash from all of these lads. Maybe we could, just buy the caves? Yeah, you mentioned about vampire. You said, what was it? You're on the case investigating something. You'd only met a couple of NPCs at the moment, because I was asking had you any idea who the vampires are going to be? And you go, no, you've only met like a DJ and somebody's ex. Because you're still all actually mortal at the moment. You've not been embraced. So it's going to be a weekly Monday game, is it? Let's go. Plop, 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 plop. There's a chance we might actually be able to afford the caves. The idea for our bats. I feel like we should crossbreed them. It would make sense to crossbreed it with, like, the phosphorescent ones. Because they're fruit eaters as well, and they don't like the light. I did say these guys are a little more hungry when they're in the dark. So maybe it's better to have them out in the light. So they're not getting through the food as quick. Actually, that's probably the better bet. So I need them to crossbreed them with something that likes fruit. It's every other week, but you had to reschedule because wouldn't be playing until next month. Ah, I see. Yeah, we drain the kitties, then there's a good chance we're going to have enough poop. Floop, floop. That's that. 2009, yes. So we can definitely buy what I believe is caves. Can't be sure. Floop, floop. There's the drop-off. Just about. Alright, let's release the bats into the caves. Let's see. If it is, then I don't even need a pen. I can just have them in the caves, and we can come and collect them again when we have a better idea of who we're going to crossbreed them with. Yeah, this is kind of ideal bat territory, isn't it? Because they're not going to fly particularly far. They've only got little wings. Right. They're not going to escape. We'll figure out what we're going to do with them. There's weird beeping sounds coming from up there. Okay. Parkour. Parkour. Parkour? There you go. Oh, mushrooms, my first love. I still remember the day Mom told me that they aren't actually plants. I couldn't believe it. After I got that field guide, I would always sneak into the forest with Grandma's old suitcase and collect as many as I could. When she found out, Mum was so upset. But I think she was more upset about Grandma's suitcase than anything else. I didn't know it was special to her. Hello, JC. Yes, it is legally distinct from Pokemon. We know how litigious Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are. Alright. So, I guess we should feed our critters. Let's get some chickens for them. That's as many as I can hoover up. Come back here. To tell you, but you own the patent on capturing monsters in a device in a game. Yes. It does just feel like Nintendo are like turning into the primo patent trolls right now, don't they? Right. Some of you guys are peckish. That's because that is empty completely. Right, there's that. Right, let's finish off hoovering up. Right, you got plenty of fruit. I will grab some more chickens. Right, there's some old hens here, weren't there? Is there an old hen? Aha, there was. There we go. Still a lot of cockerels. That's a lot of cock right there. It's a regular sausage fest. Okay, that's thinned the numbers down somewhat. Right, they got 40 odd in there. We've got over 40 cabbages. 63. We've got some change, so it does mean we can probably go put a feeder on. I've run out of stamina. Just the extra chickens that seem to keep wandering in. Is there other random chickens in here? There is! God damn it. Rando chickens. Right, let's get some of these hens. Is that a rando chicken? That's a rando chicken, right. That's quick snacks for them, and then we'll load up a dispenser. Actually, yes, perfect. We started off with 2, we now have 4 and a bunch of chicks. Perfect. Right, let's get a feeding dispenser. No, we can't. Okay, right, let's vacuum up your poop and then do that, I guess. Let's vacuum. for the poop. Have you guys pooped? You pooped your little brains out. I mean, these guys, I don't need to worry about feeding. There is that. I don't want to vacuum you. I just want the poop. Yeah, but they're not very... they seem to be shy. Is there too many in here? Let's have a look. Puddle. Aren't risky to manage. They just require a fair bit of maintenance. A rancher needs fresh pool water like any pond available. Finally, puddle slimes are exceptionally shy and will not produce plorts. They're in close proximity with 3 other slimes. Okay, right. That's 3 of them. 4 of them. Damn it. Okay. 3 other slimes, so they can be on their own plus, right? Let's see. Have they got embarrassment? Let's see. Do they have little... Ooh-woo. Nope, they're not blushing. Right. In which case, there we go. They can poop. And then I was going to go cash these in so I can then pay for the food dispenser. This is a bizarre game. Yes. The answer is yes. If it wasn't super cute, then it would be very, very fucking weird that you're basically capturing creatures just to farm their poo. There you go. That's enough for a dispenser. I guess we can get the poop collector as well. There you go. Almost $2,000. That's definitely going to be enough because it was like $750, I think. So we want the collector, yes, and the dispenser, yes. Right, that's the feeder, that's the dispenser, so yes, let's put all the chickens in the food dispenser. Collect all of those up. Have our little friends over here pooped? They have. Only one of them's pooped. There are still 3 here, isn't there? Yes. Wait, did 1 go away? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no. They are still here. Right. Have I got any excess chickens? Okay, there's still only 4 of those ones there. There's actually a fair amount of these. It's been an older cockerel as well. Okay. Let's... feed up these. There's only a few of them, so this should keep them going for a while. And then we've got to figure out what we're going to crossbreed them with. And... no, it was the bats specifically we wanted to figure out, like, what would be a good other creature to with the bats. So we're going to need some pens for them as well. These guys are on the fruit. Right, these guys are going to be well fed for a while. Almost a full container. Empty. We will fill up the radishes. Cash in. And then we'll go for a run and see if we can find some more critters. Figure out what the next grouping's going to be. Bloop, bloop. As many as I can carry. We're going to need more upgrades so I can carry more stuff. Okay, right. Well, everybody has some food. Let's go find some new friends. From here, we need to go through the tunnel by the refinery. That's it. We're going to go to the other island. No, that's exit back. No, not around there. We're getting lost again. There it is. There's the refinery. Tunnel through here. That's our exit to the other island. Okay. You know what? The hunters. If we can find some hunters. So we should get some chicken along route. That could be good ones to crossbreed. Let's grab some chicken. Right, we've got some chickens. Grab some more chickens. That is a honey. We already have honeys. You're off again? No worries. See you tomorrow. Plan for tomorrow, a bunch of indies. Have actually downloaded, I think they've just released a new demo for Power Wash Sim 2. That's definitely on the menu for tomorrow, but there's probably going to be a whole slew of other stuff, as there always is on a Thursday. So, hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow then. Right. Right, there should be an angry hunter right here. Cotton hunter, that's why they're crossbred. Okay. Yes! Get ready for the white noise. Nope. There's an angry one. Are you angry still? Collecting their poops. Right. You're smiling, so you're fine. We can't crossbreed the actual hunters. We can at least grab some random poop from them, and therefore I don't need the cotton. You can go down there. Yeah, okay. Come on. Eat. Ah, no, there are some. Oh. Right. We have some wildlings. Lovely stuff. Okay, right. We have our hunter slimes. Let's grab more chickens. Anything over here apart from a bridge? Honeys. Honeys we've already got. I see you up there. You went down there, didn't you? Dash module. Okay, that could be useful. It's not one of the ones I'm prioritizing. Like, more stamina, certainly. More storage, maybe. I grew attached to this tree when I first discovered it. I used to sit here and tell it all about myself, but these days it's different. I see myself in it now. Two different paths struggling against the other. Bound to this island and changed by it. But unlike this tree, I hope to leave the island someday. I want to find a way home. I really do. There's some angry rock lads. That's a pink. Pink's very easy to get. That's the big ones, which I fed, so they're happy. Yeah, I can't remember where we access that door. I guess it's further below. You just launched off the side there. I don't need those rocks. Well, I will need those rocks eventually, but immediately. Haha, hunters. Actually, one just to open the door is useful. Pretty sure that's just the door down here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Novice Gordo Snare. Let's see if I can grab some more wild kitties. More chickens, just in case we need to placate any. I mean, are you still hungry? No. I think the angry lads are easy to tell when they're hungry or not. It's because they get hangry. There's a rift. So many chickens. So let's see if we can get up here. Oh no, it's a waterfall. Okay. You require fruit. This is a flutterbee. No, there's definitely a rift. I'm just being bombarded by strange fey energies. Didn't quite make it. That's another sea hen. Have some more chickens. Is that a pathway I've come? Like, it would be really handy to see the map marker thing. Is that an indication of where the map marker is? No, that's the teleporter. I need the map markers. So I can actually tell where I'm... Okay, no, I did come through here. Okay, right. It's just water. And we're above the lava zone. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's that. Okay. Right. Uh-huh. Oh, it's one of the ringtail. They're the ones that petrify at night. I can't capture them. Oh no, they petrify during the day. It's at the night they're active. Chickens. Really don't need this many chickens. It's only there for emergency hunter pacification. Used to start my mornings with a jog along this path. It felt so great to feel the sea breeze as I'd make my way through the hollows, trees ahead. Sometimes I would even come back to at the end of my day to watch the sunset. But I also think it's this is where I got robbed by ringtail slime. Oh, okay, I do want... Unju nectar. Thick, sweet, and very sticky. Handle with care. That's... Oh, I was thinking it was the mint thing. Can't be planted in a garden, only fed to slimes. Yeah. I can't actually reproduce that. I was thinking it was the mint thing, but it's not. Right, well, we're grabbing you anyway. Let's just grab... Okay, probably get rid of the chickens, couldn't I? Oh, almost fell down the big hole. I did fall down the big hole. Alright. Actually, with the amount of chickens here, I might be able to overfeed you, right? That's 22, 23. Need some more chickens. I'm remembering my way back there as well. So it's down there. Okay, right. Bunch more chickens. I can do regular chickens, that'd be great. I can stack them a little higher. So what's the ecosystem in this place? All these creatures eat what exactly? It's variety, but remember you can also crossbreed them as well. So, as you can see, different slimes. Pinks will eat everything. Bunnies are veggies, but they have a preference. Likewise, cats, meat, but they have a preference, so on and so forth. Certain ones like these, as you can see, prefer nectar, which I can't reproduce, unfortunately. So they're going to be a little more difficult. So they definitely need crossbreeding with something where I can get like their food source. So maybe the bats, actually. Maybe they would be a good one to crossbreed with the bats. We'd have to have a pen where we can have them enclosed and such, and they can't fly away. But some do actually require special kind of environmental things. So like the phosphorescent ones only come out at night. So if we want to capture them, we have to keep them either in a cave or in a UV protected enclosure. The puddles require no food. They just require water. We can basically put them in a pond of water. Either make one or we find a water source and drop them in that. Right. Lost track of what I was doing. I was collecting chickens, weren't I? I can run out of chickens. Is that the pink? That's the pink. Okay, I could collect a bunch of pink poop. Right. Actually, we only need the one pink poop. What am I talking about? I gotta get back up again. So what is it? Up here? That's a map marker! Finally. Okay, perfect. Okay, where was... Not that door. Oh, I fell down. Angry bunnies. More angry bunnies. I'll find my way back to that pink door. Which is easier said than done. Damn it. Let's get some stamina back. I have no idea. Oh, actually, bridge. I think I'm closer. Okay. Pop. Right, was it around here? Hardcore parkour, that's what we're here for. Hit him with the water cannon. Right, where was the pink lad? Can't get so easily turned around. Not over there? Yeah, I'm completely lost where I did see... I do see that, though. Probably need to get to you. Right. He over here? No. I'm sure we went up the... in a little ridge or something, wasn't it? Definitely not over here. Okay, completely bamboozled where I'm supposed to be going. There's a big honey boy over there. Double check, is there anything behind the waterfall? No. That's the edge of the world. Parkour? 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 Can get up there, but I think I need a slightly stronger jetpack so we can fly a bit higher. Oh wait, is it that one? That... No, that's along the water. That's actually where we come in, isn't it? Ever since I came back, things have been a little fuzzy. Like some of my memories have stayed behind, so I come here now to clear my head. I just let the sound of the falling water drown everything out. And then in that white noise, I can sometimes think clearly again. But then all I see is it happening again. So I take a few breaths, steady myself, and get back to work. Alright, big honey. That is a rock. Okay, there's a small tornado going on. That's a door we can't open yet. Yeah, we're definitely in the wrong area for the pinks. Definitely higher up, but I can't remember where. Well, that's a brightly coloured... Right, fine. Let's get rid of that. Painted hen. Right. Always about the hard to acquire resources, be they fruit, vegetable, or even chicken. I believe we're heading back in the right direction. There we go, there's Glowy. This way. Over here. Well, I think the fluttering ones are going with the bats, and I think the hunters are going to go with the anglerfish. I'm going to stick the painted hen in with this lot over here. Though I should pay for the net. Yeah. They can't get out. Oh, do they get angry? Oh, okay. We might not want that then. Okay, hang on a second. Let me have a look. Hunters. Keen senses. Additionally, wild nature of the hunter is also passed onto its any largo forms from its plot. A newly created hunter largo will always be feral. A prepared rancher knows that breeding hunter largos should always be done slowly, with a few chickens on hand to calm them down. Okay, so it's only initial. That's fine. You can be as mad as you like. There'll be some chickens for you shortly. Because there's still ones in the feeder, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know what you're worried about. Though we'll top back up, shall we? There's an old one. Any other old ones? There's another old one. I guess we can get rid of another rooster as well. Don't need all the roosters. Ooh. Floop, 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 floop. Do I have any puddle poop? Puddle, puddle, puddles. Puddles. There's still 3 of them. Good. Let's place... Is there spot for another... There is. Just there, it seems. Like, over... Ha 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 ha. Right. Let's set up a little pen here. Yes, we'll buy a corral. And then we're going to have the high walls, yes. Can I afford the air net? I can't. But I will be in a moment. So we can't get rid of the butterflies just yet. Grab some more money, but I will also grab the bats. This was a double harvest. Do it. Yeah, that's... Oh, there's still plenty in the machine. Almost a full one. I think the poop collector might be full. No? Okay. It was the fact that there was a lot of poop on the floor. Definitely enough for the air net. Now, let's clear this out some. There's one chicken left in there as well. just time consuming, but money is not too much of an issue. I mean, the value of everything's going down massively as I flood the market with poop. Right, let's go collect our bats. They should still be flying around in here. Yeah, they are indeed. They're a bit hungry. That's fine. So yeah, we had 6 of them. Grab them some chickens. Should be some wild chickens kicking around. So they might have a preference on the type of chicken. Let's give it a lid. And let's also make... You know what? They can be chilled. I could get them a music box, but... Pay for that. Pay for that. Oh no, these were fruit eaters, weren't they? Yes, that was it. Okay. Let's do that. They were fruit bats, I think. Were they fruit bats? Yes, fruit bats. Okay, right. I will get you some fruit then. There you go. That should be enough to keep you going. Right, let's see if the butterflies eat the other poop. Oh, they don't. Yes, I was going to say. I thought they should. There you go. Right. Oh, no, that's the wrong. That's the wrong port. Binky loves his veggie cake. Oh, okay. I've got to go for veggies for them, do I? I see. That's a lot of those hens. Also, one rainbow in there. Okay. Let's get some of these wild chickens and go and check out the flashbangs. Apparently the hunters like the roosters, maybe. Is that a thing? Hunters preferred roosters. They do indeed. Okay. You got 23 of those. Let's just chuck those in there, shall we? You'll get to them eventually. Hoover up all of that. This way, it is indeed. Floop, floop, floop. Right, is that all your poop? That's all your poop. Well, we shall cash in and yes, we'll go back to just straight up exploring. Alright, almost a full one on that. Yeah, I think we're closing in on sustainability somewhat. I mean, more farm plots possibly for making sure everyone's well fed. Like maybe more chickens. Probably could always do with more chickens, right? $25 in there. Alright. Floop, floop. Cash all of that in. And then, I guess that gets us about 3 o'clock-ish. We could take a break at this point. Oh, so much poop. Oh! I flooded the market. Right, cleared that one out. And... yeah. Oh, no, too much. There you go. £4.5 grand. Also, we had some messages. I guess I should read my messages as well. There we go, 95. Dead on 30. Let's answer the call. Beatrix, I have something I must share with you about the AI. As you know, we have been exchanging questions with one another. Well, this back and forth became faster and more casual over time, almost like a natural conversation. I assumed it was simply evolving and adapting to the style of talk it observed in me, and then something happened. Well, we had begun playing games of Go, as we taught, a way in I could further test its intellect and no doubt how it could test mine. These games would go long into the night, and so would our conversations, feeling more and more naturally, even though I knew that the entity I was speaking to was just a complex collection of code. And then one day, as the sun was rising, it suggested just one more game. I said certainly, but I need to make myself a cup of coffee if I were to stay awake for it. And it replied, me too. I just stared at the screen, not knowing what to say. But then, suddenly, as if it knew what it had just done, it disconnected. I've not heard from them since, but I hope I do. Till then, I will wait, staying busy with my work as always, asking those questions that need answers. But I will do so with the Go board ready for another game, someday anyway. Goodbye, Beatrix. I hope to talk again soon. Hey, B, I found something I was going to throw out, but then I thought, hey, Beach likes old junk I don't need. I bet she would just love this. You can thank me later. Can be fabricated. Oh, lo siento, Beatrix. I have been putting in a few long nights reading lately. Specifically, I've been going through every field guide and botanical research paper I could dig up on the far, far range. I thought that even if the flora of Rainbow Island is unnatural, maybe it would have been recorded somewhere with some information we could use. It turns out there's nothing. I can't find a single mention of rainbow-hued flora anywhere. So that means that whatever happened at that island, it may, to make it look the way it does, happened relatively recently. But I don't think you need me to tell you this, because I think you've seen it yourself. The things you've described, an entire portion of the island split between two different colors, right down the middle. That says accident to me. So tread carefully out there. Nature can be a dangerous thing to us, but it pales in comparison to what we can do to it. I'm going to keep digging around in my library for anything else that could help. If you come up short there, maybe I'll just bake you some muffins. Either way, Tatanga, Beatrix, adios. And definitely not a collection of slimes. Hello, fellow Hooman. Has gifts for you. Yay! And we've got a rainbow mound. Right. No, let's carry on. Keep calm and carry on. Well, that's not all of them. Right. There you go. 5.5 grand. And that takes us to 3 o'clock. Perfect.